It was probably our first day of wrestling. Number 6, I read the Bible to get wisdom. I believe you should do the same. Prove me wrong. Number 7, doctors call me a codependent person, but that's just because I believe in teamwork and I don't have a money skill at this time in my life. I am 41 years old. I love babysitting and teaching, but A, I'm a male, I'm a man, so I don't really get that many offers to babysit. And B, I don't follow orders. I choose, for instance, if I was to be a teacher, I didn't get my degree, by the way, but I do have information. I have learned something. I don't follow orders. I choose the books for my students, if I had students. Right? You see, I've read books, and many of them talk about the public schools or education and the problems. I've seen documentaries. There's one called Superman. It's about schools. One person in charge of the school system said, no one has learned anything in the last 20 years at this school. All right. Number 8, I would bring a homeless person to my home because I have been homeless. I don't do it now because the wife is against me and the safety aspect. We would need a security camera and a few items and a special procedure. For instance, I could be in charge of a group home. And I would instantly find somebody else to be in charge of that group home while I would go, let's say at 4 o'clock or 12 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and I would go back to my home. And we could have a rotating schedule or something. 9, my life is getting better because I don't smile at my ocious wife. Ocious means bony. The ocious personality type is a strict person. They don't quit jobs. They don't back down. They don't back down usually. They're very difficult to get along with. I've met 3 of them so far. My ex-roommate, my tenant, my wife. Of course, another mutual friend, she's 82 years old. Of course, the other neighbor that's 70 years old. These people are set in their ways. Whether they are right or wrong, they're still set in their ways. Even if they are proven wrong, they are set in their ways. They don't like change. They're like a bone. The bone is not flexible. They are very strict. Number 10, I do good deeds even if other people say it's wrong. I must obey God rather than men. Some people call me meddlesome, or at least that's what I read in the word I read in the Bible. However, my intention is to do good and not to. I'm like a whistleblower. I'm not gonna let injustices just pass by me. I am learning to be like the OSHA's personality type. Number 11. I love using OPM, OPE, OPK. Other people's money, other people's efforts, other people's knowledge. For instance, if you go to a dentist, they're using their knowledge. If you go to a mechanic, same thing. Now, you're paying for these services. When you're using other people's money, you could ask them to let you use it. I'm using, not abusing. All right, there's a difference. I do give something in return. For example, if my wife would allow me to rent to one roommate, I would give him this bed, and he would give me $400 a month, or she would give me $400 a month. I would be using other people's money. And then with that money, which my wife would not let me hang on to it, she would use it. If she would let me hang on to it, she would be a happier woman. Because in Spanish, primero lo que da y después lo que quita. First, you use the money for what brings you more money, and then you use the money for what takes money away, like a trip to the Bahamas or something. First, you buy the tools you need. Number 12, I watch carpentry videos. All right, that goes with my goal. Number 13, I stopped driving. Some people might say because I'm passive aggressive, or I choose to be. I stopped to get back at my wife because she wouldn't let me use her car. However, my original intention was to spend more time with my family. The wife doesn't send me on errands anymore because I don't drive. All right, my friend. You can, you will, you must. See you in the next video.